Hi, everyone. It's Sue. I am so drawn on this Saturday. I woke up with a lot of um, guidance from my spirit guides and angels today to do some readings for you guys. Plus, I'm getting inbox things about people who are really struggling with trying to navigate love in this day and age. And I know how hard that is. If you have your partner and you've been with them for a long time, you're very lucky because in this day and age, it feels like dating is so hard because one of the hardest parts about dating, I'm 54, and one of the hardest parts that I see in dating a lot and I experience myself is we've all been through the ringer at 54. We've all been hurt. We've all been destroyed. We've all been manipulated. We've been through so much, and it's so hard to trust a new person in our life because we're reeling from what the last person did to us. And with the new age dating, the younger people, it's hard to find somebody who's not a throwaway person. I mean, there's those of us who still take love seriously, who want something real and to build on a solid foundation and one brick at a time so that your house doesn't fall. And the big problem with that is in this society these days, there's not many people who reciprocate that. So a lot of times we're stuck in that one person has more feelings than the other. And as I said, I'm getting a lot of emails about this because a lot of people are stepping into new relationships and they're not really sure how to navigate them because it's a new dating scene. I mean, myself included, not really sure how to date. Haven't done that in so long. So let's see. Angels and spirit guides, give me messages that you want my listeners to know about how to navigate this new love and this new generation and these new times. All right. Oh, dang. That's a lot of cards. Okay, on the bottom, we have spiritual. So what I'm being shown here with that card on the bottom of the deck is when you base your relationship around your source, what you believe in, what, your God, your angels, your spirit guides, Buddha, whatever you draw strength in, if you put that at the center core of your relationship, that's when things work out perfectly because that's when it's guided by something bigger than you. So you're not making wrong choices that you would make out of your human stupidity. You're being guided into something that's meant for you. The first card up is balance. So what this is telling me is there's something that's not quite balanced here. And you need to bring balance into this situation. Maybe somebody's given more effort to in this relationship than the other, and the other person needs to get on board with that because it has to be equal. You have to give. If one person is giving 80% effort and the other person is only given 20, then it's very imbalanced relationship, and somebody's always going to feel unloved and somebody's always going to get less than the other. And in a relationship, we want equality. We want to give our partner everything we have to give. You have the wheel of luck, and that represents, it says, all things are aligned in your favor. Luck is on your side. So what that's representing is right now, it's like the wheel of fortune getting spun and it's landing in your favor. Big, big, big card, patience. We don't have patience anymore. In this world now, we're all about give it to me now, I want it now. That's not how the world works. It's not how it has ever worked. If you want something, you have to be patient. And sometimes that person that you're dealing with is not on the same page as you yet. Sometimes they want the same things as you want and they want it with you. But sometimes you have to be patient until they can get in that same place with you. Control. And this card represents releasing the control of the outcome. This is a reconciliation for some of you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a reconciliation, and this is a past life connection. This is someone who's been in your life in past lives. This is somebody that you have just, either recontacted with after years, or somebody you met and you just know them like you've never known anybody before, and you're reconnecting with them from a past life. So this is something that it's going to feel so familiar. The next card out is nurture, and that's something that we don't do a lot of. We need to nurture ourselves and our partner. If we don't nurture ourselves, go within, make sure that our mental health is stable, and make sure that we are okay, then we cannot give to the other person in our life the way we need to, because we can't give from an empty cup. So if you're hungry and I have no food, I can't feed you. If you are in need of love and I don't love myself and my cup is empty, I can't give you the love. So we need to nurture ourselves and one another. Your next card out is socialize. That means talking things through. You need to really open up to one another. You need to put your situation, your feelings, your emotions, your wants, your needs, everything right on the table. You need to set it out there, just like I'm setting these cards out there, and you need to tell each other exactly your boundaries, what you will and will not tolerate, the things that make you secure in the relationship, the things that make you insecure.
I love you.
I'm going to tell you this
Bye
right
bye.
now.
I love you.
That just because we admit our insecurities does not make us weak people. Come on, guys. Our last card out is the letter card. So the letter card represents somebody's going to be reaching out to you really soon, and they're going to want to talk to you about all of this. And if that's you, and you need to do the reaching out because the other person doesn't know where they stand, or they're not feeling secure because they're not getting from you what they need to feel secure with you. I know that people say, you know what, you got to be secure in yourself in order to get, to be secure. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they do not give you the security that you need, that is on them. And yes, it is. Because any person who tries to make you jealous of another person is not right. Any person who does not make sure that you know what you are to them is not doing it right. You need to know exactly who and what you are in someone's life. And that should not be something that you don't talk about. That should be something that the other person knows where they stand in your life every day. And the words I love you are not enough, because love is an action. So you need to not only tell this person where they stand in your life every day, and it is important verbally to hear that. I love you. I only want you in my life. I am very, dedicated to only you. I don't want anyone else. You're my person. But to show it, you have to back up your actions and show your words with actions. And you know what? This is exactly how to make a real relationship work these days. And the biggest problem I'm seeing here is nobody wants to put in the work. They want quick results. They want stick a needle in my ear and now I have the most beautiful piercing. Well, what about the part of marking the dot on the ear and whatever comes first? You can't skip all that stuff. You have to build a solid foundation in order for your house to stand solid on it. So, excuse me, if I'm out there and I want to build a new house and I just walk in there and just throw down any old cheap supplies for my foundation, my house is going to fall. If I just use any old lumber, my house is going to fall. But if I walk in there and I put the effort into building my house on the most solid foundation, my house is going to stand strong. And that's our relationships. What you put into your relationship is what you get out. And if you're not willing to both put in the work, to put in the solid foundation that makes it work, you both have to build the foundation, then your house is going to fall. So if you want something real, build something real. I hope this helped. I'll see you guys soon.